Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about the situation that happened with the Fresh and Fit podcasters Myron and Walter. So they had like a meetup in Dallas, Texas, and of course, a lot of people nowadays, instead of you either go to the hotel or to a family's house or you get an Airbnb. So they got an Airbnb, and it seems that somebody or a few people or whoever it was broke in and took some stuff. So I believe this is Myron who said this. This is a statement that they posted on their community tab of what happened, because I think it was like a video circulating where you had the Dallas police in the Airbnb, and you could see I believe the tall one is Myron, was in the video, but you didn't really know what happened. So this is what he is saying. So here is the post that they posted on the community tab. So I took the screenshot. A while back. So that's why it says 5 hours, but it's actually longer than that. Actually, he I believe the tall one, which is Myron, posted on his Instagram story. That's what it is. To post on an Instagram story, and took the Instagram story screenshot and posted it on the YouTube communities, their podcast community tab page. So this is what it says for the description. It says, here's the clarification of the Dallas robbery TLDR. I don't know what that means. Don't care. We did not lose any jewelry. Fresh, I don't know which one is Fresh, which one is Fit. Fresh got a nice write-off. And YouTube revenue that exceeds the price of the LV bag, I guess Louis Vuitton, they took. Worst burglars ever. So according to him, they only got off with a Louis Vuitton bag. So this is the screenshot of the Instagram story, and they playing Stupid by 6ix9ine. I want to make sure I set the record straight on what went down in Dallas concerning the robbery. We had our Airbnb broken into while we were at an event meeting supporters. The crooks were clearly concerned with only Fresh's jewelry, because I believe when they just arrived at the Airbnb, I guess Fresh is Walter, he had a lot of jewelry on him. They did not take our Nintendo Switch, because that will be horrible. TVs or anything else in the Airbnb. How would you survive without a TV? They even left my AirPods Pro Maxes, regular AirPods, and my Apple Watch. My goodness, how would you even know how many steps you have taken without your Apple Watch? Worth 1 through 2K total. Guess we had to tell us how much it cost. Me and Fresh had all our valuable items and jewelry on us. The only thing those idiots got was Fresh Prince CEO's Louis Vuitton bag worth $3,500, and Fresh replaced it 8 hours later. Laughing emoji. All the idiots did was give Fresh a tax deduction, views, engagement, and a YouTube video that has already generated more money than the bag was worth. Which is very true, because now people are going to talk about it. But then these guys always do things that go viral so they could get views and engagement. So this is just one of many. But this is something. Now, when you're talking like this, I'm kind of wondering, did you kind of planned it? Because they do a lot of stuff that go viral anyway. So what's to learn from this situation is, first of all, if you don't know what arrogance is or looks like this. That statement is a very arrogant statement because I have known many people that have been robbed, and some of them have lost family members. Some of them have lost their own lives. So for something like this to happen, while you luckily you were not there, and they just went away with material stuff, of course that could be replaced 8 hours later, but at least you still have your life, because you could replace material things, but your life you cannot replace it. A life of somebody else you can't replace it. So instead of saying whatever, we're okay, everything is fine, we just lost something that could be replaced, oh no, they're idiots, oh no, whatever, and then bragging about getting views and engagement. I just don't understand the mentality of certain people. But anyway, of course, and what people need to understand is, especially with the social, you have to be careful with the social media, because the social media, though, is a very useful tool, but we really don't understand every aspect of social media. And one thing I can say is be very careful what you post on social media, especially with your location, because FreshnFit is based in Miami. I live in Miami. I know a lot of places in Miami. Places that I didn't know exist before. Now I know a lot of places in Miami. So certain pictures, certain video a person may post of where they may be at in Miami. Broward is another story. But Miami, I know exactly where you are, because many people were saying that it's probably the people who hosted them, set them up. It looked like a setup, allegedly. But sometimes it may not even be that. Like I said, there are places I can tell. I don't even need to see a whole picture or video of the area. Just even little bits and pieces, because I'm very detail oriented, and I could tell exactly where you are. And if I have that ability, I know there are other people that have that ability, but may use that ability to do things that are not good. So that's why you have to be careful where you post on social media, because posting your location or posting video or a picture of where you are at can be very dangerous. Just like my daughters had went to Atlanta the other day, I told them before they left, wherever you go, if you're gonna post, you take a picture, take a video, you post it after you leave, 2 hours, 3 hours after, then you can post, because you never know who is watching you and who don't like you. And sometimes people may say, oh, they don't like, they hating on them because they got a podcast that's getting views and they getting all kind of money, which can be true. But sometimes we don't realize, because when you see that, you'll say, oh, that's them, they got money, that's why that happened to them. But you too, who may not have a podcast that has views or engagement, you just a watcher or a viewer, you also have to be careful, because people don't only dislike or hate people for material stuff. People can dislike you for things that you can't even change about yourself, things that you don't even like about yourself, things that they may have or whatever, and they just don't like it, and you own it, and they don't like you. You'll be surprised why people don't like you. And if you say it's only material things that people hate people for, is either you're probably socially awkward, or you're not sociable, you don't get around, you stay by yourself. But if you're around people, you talk to people, you actually talk to different people, and you're able to read people can dislike you for the simplest reason. I remember, come to find out, talking to a certain person did dislike me because of my height, because they are very short. And short people need to stop disliking tall people because you're short but tall. We can't do nothing about it. Okay, maybe if I do not own my height, and I'm walking like I'm like I don't like my height because of what you have said to me, and then I can be hunchback and I can, my height can be lowered. But you, as a short person, you won't be tall, even if you wear the highest heels or the highest boots or whatever. So, said all that to say all that. Sometimes people can hate you just for that. And if you are tall, you own your height. Don't let nobody shame you for your height. And if you're short, own your height too. Don't be criticizing somebody because they're taller than you because you're short and they're tall. That's how it is. If you're an adult, you're not going to grow anymore. Let's get back to the situation. But just saying that, people could hate you for I mean, the stories I got to tell, the stuff that people don't like you for. So that's why you have to be careful. Just for the simplest reason, that person may want to take you out for something that you can't even change about yourself. So it's not only material stuff. It's not only material stuff. It's different things. That's why you still have to move strategically, posting everything you do, everything you got. You don't have to be on social media. And you have to be careful, when something's supposed to happen and it didn't happen because you happen not to be there. You don't go around gloating and showing off and saying all kind of statements, because remember, we're living in a time that there's no more PPP, there's no more stimulus coming in. A lot of stuff are increasing in pricing with rent and gas and food and different things like that. And some people are, they're very much entitled people. Some people will just stick it out and go get a job, any type of job, just to stay afloat. But some people are not willing to do that. They would rather take from other people. So when you live in a time like this, you have to be very careful. Hey, it didn't happen. What was supposed to happen didn't happen. So now I'm just going to move strategically. I'm going to just be careful what I post or whatever. Nope. It was like, oh, dumb, the worst idiot, the worst criminals ever, and stuff. Why? So now you're putting and some people, you challenge them without you even knowing. They might try to do something again. Who knows? Because people is crazy nowadays. But you just have to be careful because we're living in time. People are going through it and they feel that they was dealt a bad hand and somebody needs to pay. And if they have to take from you, then that's what they're going to do. So you have to be careful. That's what he did for other people. Yeah, something was supposed to happen to you. Yes, the Bible says no evil shall befall you, but you can't be going around provoking people and gloating and doing things like that and showing off your location. Oh, look at me, I'm at the Grand Beach Hotel. Come on, it's ridiculous. And it's very good, if you are influencer or whatever you are, actor, rapper, whatever you may be, you want to meet the people that have supported you, but you have to be very, very careful, because where you have people that truly, truly admire you, love you, and support you, there are people that do not like you, and are wishing, for your downfall, praying for your downfall, working for your downfall. So that's why you have to move strategically, and don't think just because you don't have a platform that can happen to you, because like I said before, you'll be surprised why people don't like you. I mean, seriously, it's be the craziest stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.